Thing's just a dream to ride.
And with this new bike, I think it's just a revolution.
I believe it's a bike of the future.
I just got to ride the 2013 Honda CRF 450R, and my first impression on the bike is, wow. The new overall package on the bike is really cool. The suspension works so good with the new chassis.
A new design that creates some more mass centralization of the bike. It seemed like your body position and everything was more centrally located.
It allows the bike to get the weight a little bit lower, a little bit more forward, which in handling terms means everything.
I think that this bike is definitely one of the best handling bikes I've ever ridden in my life.
To be so nimble, that's a huge part of going fast.
Especially jumps and tight corners, I have a much better control on the bike.
If they seen that, they'd be like,
I love it!
I'm gonna nail it one of these times.
Here we go, JB, we got this. Nice! It feels really light, it's agile, thing's quick to turn.
With the air fork, I feel like it does give you more traction on the bike. It kind of, for some reason, it just wants to hook up in those corners really good and stay on the ground.
And my first initial impression was how light it was. The whole front of the bike feels a lot lighter.
On the fast corners, the suspension feels like much more grip, especially on the front end of the bike.
With the new swing arm, it was actually really cool. When I first hopped on the bike, I could feel it already, just right off the bat. Through the bumps and stuff, it kind of just wanted to track really nice and straight. And also for me, you know, I like to whip it a lot, so over the jumps and stuff, it just felt really good to throw the bike sideways.
A lot of younger kids coming up, you know, they have a new style of riding with staying lower and flipping the bike a lot off the jumps. I believe this bike is really geared towards that.
So the harder you ride it, you know, the better it's going to work. And for scrubbing, I think it's going to be awesome. It's really cool with the twin pipes. It kind of evens out the bike. It makes it feel really good on the track, and also the sound of it and the power it makes is so cool.
You know, right away you notice the power difference from the previous bike. You know, it has a lot more bottom end, I feel, a lot more kind of grunt, and it's still very linear, and the power is still really long.
As soon as I took off the gate, there was a nice little hill, and the bike just pulled really strong.
Wide open and go.
Just when you think something can't get better looking, Honda goes and does it with the new 13450.
You know, when a bike looks good, it tends to go a little faster.
With the new plastic, it's just you have good contact with the bike all the way and makes you like moving around quite easy.
You know, things like the whoops or straightaways, or anytime you want to really lock your legs into the bike and make, you know, yourself and the bike one, you know, you can really do that.
I'm always, you know, moving around on the bike and, you know, just trying to do different things on the bike with body positioning.
The whole package is very, very impressive. Honda's definitely came out swinging this year, and it's going to be hard to beat this bike.
Thing's just super, super fun to ride.
Just get this bike and go right, guys, and you will enjoy it.
It's really hard to explain. I think all you guys out there, when you do get this bike, you're going to be in shock because it's nothing like I've ever ridden before. It's so awesome.